The scandalous truth behind why Lori Loughlin is apparently being axed from Netflix.
Wedding song.
Hit it, Rippers.
Lori Loughlin is best known for playing lovable Aunt Becky in popular comedy show Full House. However, in 2019, it was reported that the actress had been dropped from its Netflix spin-off Fuller House. And the scandalous truth behind the alleged axing left fans shocked. Loughlin was born in New York City, but grew up on Long Island. She enjoyed acting as a child, but started out her career as a model at the age of 11. Just a few years later, when Loughlin was 15, she secured her first major TV role, starring as a wannabe dancer Jodie Travis in ABC show The Edge of Night. Loughlin appeared in The Edge of Night for 3 years. She then left the soap opera in 1983 and went on to star in a series of films and TV shows. However, it was in 1988 that the actress secured what's probably her most famous role, playing Rebecca Donaldson in the ABC comedy Full House. Sitcom Full House chronicles the life of widowed father of 3 Danny Tanner, Bob Saget, as he raises his daughters with a little help from his brother-in-law Jesse, John Stamos, and best friend Joey Gladstone, Dave Coulier. Donaldson enters the narrative in Season 2 when TV star Tanner is paired with her to host a local breakfast show. Initially, Loughlin's part on the show was expected to be short-lived. However, her 6-episode deal was made permanent when Donaldson fell for main character Katsopoulos. The characters eventually married and later welcomed twin boys named Nikki and Alex. Consequently, Full House made Loughlin a star, known to many viewers affectionately as Aunt Becky. The series ran for 8 years over 192 episodes. While not critically acclaimed, Full House was hugely popular with audiences. As a result, when the show was canceled in 1995, 24.3 million people tuned in to watch the special hour-long series finale, reportedly representing a 25% audience share. Following her role in Full House, Loughlin appeared in a number of successful TV shows, including 90210 and Summerland. Off-screen, Loughlin also started a family with her second husband, Massimo Giannulli, who she'd married in 1997. The couple have 2 daughters named Isabel Rose and Olivia Jade. Though Loughlin enjoyed success after Fuller House, the popularity of the show meant that it never really disappeared from the public zeitgeist. As a result, Loughlin and her co-stars appeared in a number of reunions over the years. And in 2015, it was reported that Netflix was planning a reboot of the show. The spin-off was confirmed in April 2015, and filming began just a few months later in July. The show, named Fuller House, follows Tanner's oldest daughter, DJ, Candace Cameron Bure, who, like her dad, had been widowed and left to raise 3 children alone. To help her cope, her sister Stephanie, Jodie Sweetin, friend Kimmy, Andrea Barber, move into her San Francisco home. Fuller House starred a number of original Full House cast members, including Loughlin, who reprised her role as Donaldson in a number of episodes. However, the actress's stint on the show may have been cut short after she became embroiled in a college admission scandal that rocked the United States in 2019. At the time news of the scandal broke, Netflix had recently renewed Fuller House for a 5th and concluding season. However, there were no plans for Loughlin to appear in the series, despite the fact that the actress had starred in previous seasons. And Fuller House wasn't the only work that appeared to dry up for Loughlin. In March 2019, the Hallmark Channel cut ties with Loughlin, who appeared in the network's period drama When Calls the Heart. Hallmark announced that it had parted ways with the actress in a statement. And in it, the channel mentioned the scandal that Loughlin was allegedly involved in. The statement was obtained by the Washington Post in March 2019. It read, "We're saddened by the recent news surrounding the college admissions allegations. We're no longer working with Lori Loughlin and have stopped development of all productions involving Lori Loughlin, including Garage Sale Mysteries, an independent third-party production." The allegations being referenced link Loughlin to an admissions scandal in which parents were accused of using a scheme to bribe their children into top colleges. In exchange for large sums of money, college admissions advisor William Rick Singer allegedly inflated test scores. And he also apparently bribed officials to fraudulently win students' college places. Parents who approached Singer for help with their children's college applications reportedly spent sums of between $200,000 to $6.5 million to secure places at certain schools. In many causes, these students involved were themselves seemingly oblivious to the bribes. This came to light following an FBI investigation known as Operation Varsity Blues. In March 2019, some 50 people were charged in relation to the bribing scheme, which was allegedly worth more than $25 million. Their alleged crimes involved the exchange of cash for students' places at elite colleges, some of which accepted students as athletes, whether they had sporting talent or not. It's thought that some students were also helped to cheat on their university entrance exams. According to reports, prosecutors have alleged that some students were helped through their college exams by having someone else sit in for them. Alternatively, some had their answers corrected later. The scheme, which was organized by Singer, ran from 2011 to 2018 and involved kids from over 750 families. Among those charged in the case were parents of students, SAT and ACT administrators, one test proctor, and a number of coaches from a range of universities. And some of the people named in the indictment worked for some high-profile colleges. These include Yale, the University of Southern California, USC, the University of California, Los Angeles, and the University of Texas. The indictment included complaints against 33 parents, and among them were Loughlin and her husband, Januli. They were accused of exchanging $500,000 in order to get their two daughters into the University of Southern California. The couple reportedly turned to the scheme after learning that their oldest girl's grades would perhaps fall short. An extract from the incident, which included details of Loughlin and her husband's alleged involvement in the scam, was reported by CBS News. It read, "In an email on or about July 24, 2016, a confidential witness advised Januli that his daughter's academic qualifications were at or just below the low end of USC's admission standards." And while Loughlin and Huffman's fate so far remain unknown, Singer, the man behind the admission bribery scheme, has already pleaded guilty. The charges against him include conspiracy to defraud the United States, conspiracy to commit money laundering, and obstruction of justice. As a result, he could potentially go to prison for 65 years and receive a $1.25 million fine.